Hey there peeps, it's Lucas from Rebellious Noise Screen 1 and what is up, and today I'm going to discuss something which is quite interesting and quite prevalent, as it's been something which has come around in the pandemic era of cinema. I can't believe I'm saying that. And I'm here to discuss premium on demand. So, what is premium on demand, I hear you ask? Well, on demand, of course, is content which you stream from your television or from your streaming box. Premium on demand seems to be a paid for thing, almost like a pay-per-view, remember those? Almost like a pay-per-view, but with slightly varying results depending on where you are. One of the main culprits of this is Disney Plus. So Disney Plus is a streaming service. I've done a video on this, by the way, previously. They are a pay per month or pay annually subscription service. But on top of that, they offer something they call Premiere Access. And what this does is this gives you access to a movie at a price of, in the UK, £19.99. In America, it's $29.99 in dollars. You get to own this feature before anyone else, essentially. But do you own it? Do you own it? Disney Plus have promised that as long as you subscribe to their service, you will always have access to that movie. But what if you stop subscribing to it? Is that a fair deal? I'm not too sure. Because when you buy a DVD or a Blu-ray, you get to keep that film. That movie is yours forever. You don't have to pay CEX or HMV or Tesco, wherever you get your DVDs from, a monthly subscription service just to watch that DVD. As long as you have a DVD player and electricity and a television, you can watch that feature forever and ever and ever, until that disc was to scratch or get broken or get stolen or lost. But putting things behind this paywall, is that fair? Another culprit of this has been Sky Cinema. They've done this recently with Wonder Woman 1984. They've also done it previously with some other films too, and the next film they'll be doing it with will be Godzilla vs. Kong, where these films will be available to... They call it Sky Cinema Premiere. I call it Blockbuster. Because it's Blockbuster because it's a rental. You buy access to the film and you get to watch the film within a certain time period. So you pay and you can watch it on your television, but after the film disappears from your box. And if you want to watch it again, guess what? That's another $15.99 you have to pay. So that's basically a pay-per-view, is it not? And also Sky Cinema Premiere, that was just what they used to call the new premieres when they came on to Sky. I mean, of course, in America you've got HBO Max. And HBO Max is interesting because this year at least, they've committed to every film of their new releases, including stuff like The Matrix 4, being released same day and date in the cinemas and on HBO Max. But however, HBO Max is double the price per month of Disney Plus, but you don't have to pay a premium fee for watching the extra content. So it begs the question, why can't Disney Plus do the same thing? You know, I guess they're going to argue they've got hundreds of millions of dollars of box office receipts they've got to cover. But surely so is people doing stuff for HBO Max, like Warner Brothers. Like, you know, the Suicide Squad's not just going to be a cheap movie, is it? And does this all just add up to poor value? Now, I see both sides of things, because I see that while on one hand, you have a single movie viewer like myself, I'm not going to pay £15-20 to watch a film that I don't own, because that offers no value to me. However, if I was in a family of, let's say, 4 people, let's say 2 adults, 2 kids, and you all want to go up and see the new Marvel, the new Disney film, if you wanted to go to the cinema to watch it, it would definitely cost you more than £20 to go and see it. And that's before you factor in travel time and snacks, of course, that the kids would want. And I guess this allows you to watch it kind of whenever. You're not limited to when the cinema decides to show the film. You can watch it whenever you want, and many people have said, you know, that they've enjoyed, with the Disney Plus one in particular, the fact that the kids, they want to watch the films over and over and over again, and they can do it because you now own the film. Whereas obviously when you go to cinema, they can't obviously press pause, they can't go to the toilet, they can't rewind their favourite bits. So for a family, to be fair, it might offer better value. And that comes as a surprise because I really want theatres, cinemas, to be back to normal. But I think the box office model we've got at the moment is broken. It's broken because the cost outweighs the enjoyment factor for many people. You see, unless you're a movie buff, unless you're someone who has lots and lots of time and are going to benefit from a monthly membership, like the Cineworld Unlimited card or the other one sold by Odeon, then I think you're going to be thinking the same way. Is it just cheaper for me to stream stuff at home? But then you got to ask yourself the question, like, you know, when does the experience of the cinema become a factor here? Because surely going to the cinema, you get the big screen, you get the Dolby Atmos sound, you get to obviously experience stuff in stuff like IMAX, 4DX, and that's where I think cinemas can get you back. And that's what I'm banking on. I'm banking on the big box office releases deciding to advertise and focus on those extra features, those extra benefits from going to see it at the cinema. Because as much as you can go onto Amazon and other sites, to be fair, and you can buy your surround sound speakers, you can have projectors, you can have whatever you want, I think there's something unique, something special about going into a cinema. But guys, what do you think? Are you someone who's going to be rushing back to the cinema to see the newest release, such as Black Widow, such as Godzilla vs. Kong, such as The Matrix 4? Or are you happy to pay to watch it at home? Let us know what you think. And don't forget to like, share and subscribe, and check out my other videos on this channel. Until then, ta-ra!